everyone, this is Waldorf.
And Stellar.
Today we're bringing you Battle Report 208.
208.
Orcs and Goblins versus the Highborn Elves at the Games Tavern.
All right.
Yeah, our primary spot, Huzzah, happens to be suffering from the same fate as our old store used to suffer from a lot.
Too many people.
Too many people.
Yeah.
Yes. Too many people. Not enough space. Anyway. Highborn Elves. There they go. There's my list. Same list I used in Masters. I'm going to carry through and use through the team tournament. Which is coming up in the middle of February.
So you haven't given up on the trolls yet?
I have not given up on trolls yet. Although, yes, I have not given up on trolls yet. His army, High Prince, General, Master of the Carnreg Tower, Sliver of the Blazing Dawn, Dragonforged Armor, Shield, Will's Ward, Alchemist Alloy, Book of Arcane Mastery, Lucky Charm, Loaded Down. BSB Commander, Longbow, Moonlight Arrows, Queen's Companion, Great Weapon, Crystal Ball, and Obsidian Rock. Crystal Ball, I used to use the Crystal Ball, and then I was seeing more and more people with multiple casters.
Right.
And people like me with a single caster.
Mm-hmm.
I dread to see that thing over there.
Mm-hmm.
Next he has a mage who's an adept of pyromancy. Ism thing. He has the Gleaming Robe for a 3-up Aegis save.
Mm-hmm.
And a Potion of Strength, along with his light armor.
Potion of Strength.
Potion of Strength. Yeah, he had me in fear. 2 units of 33 Citizen Spears. Full command War Banner Rhymas. 21 Flame Wardens, full command in a Rending banner. 2 Giant Eagles, a Reaver Chariot, 13 Queen's Guard with the Banner of Becalming, and 3 Sea Guard Reapers. So, yeah, it's kind of a variation on a theme of the popular Highborn Elf list that's rolling around.
The defensive list.
Yeah. It's a very good list.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to play Frontline, Clash, and Secure Target. We pulled a map out of the map pack with its random walls.
The new one or the old one?
The new one.
Okay.
So we had a forest. Up on top we had a forest, a hill. Moving along the right side there's a water feature. 2 fences in the middle.
Random fences.
Ruin off to the left, and a impassable.
Okay.
And there you have it. My opponent shocked me. We dropped off a unit, and then I was like, okay, I'm about ready. I need to just drop my whole army, and he dropped his whole army. And my opponent, this guy that I'm playing, never drops his whole army. So he's adopting a new strategy apparently. Anyway, so there you have it. Because I started off on the far right, and then when I saw he started dropping random stuff, mostly his bolt throwers out there.
Right.
And then after I dropped like 3, he just block dropped the whole thing. I'm like, okay.
He wants to shoot, and he's castling up. So
he is, and he knows where he wanted to be at that point. So it's what it is. Look at the placement of the trolls right in the center of the line. Just want to point that out. You'll never see that again. I'm just pointing it out.
It's not really the center of your line.
It is. It's like right along the center of this. Because you can't count wolf riders and this stuff as line.
It's still part of your line.
My line is these 3 units.
I see. Okay.
Anything else is extraneous. That's my line. It's those 3 blocks. So anyway, spider off to the far left. Because I thought over here on the left, I can kind of take somewhat of a risk in getting a little close to this unit because he has to come into the ruin to get me. Not that that's going to change his mind on anything, I wouldn't think.
Where's his characters?
He's got his his big generals in with the Flame Wardens. His BSB's hanging out with this. His BSB's back here with the Queen's Guard.
That's the BSB. Okay.
Is back here with the Queen's Guard, and then his mage is up here with the spear block.
Oh, okay. Not the other way around. Okay.
Yeah, the BSB is back here because the BSB is that has the Queen's Companion thing.
Right.
Which does something for this unit and gets a couple extra shots. And something. There's rules there somewhere. All right. So he takes the first turn. He doesn't really come forward at all. Just starts shooting. But fairly light shooting. He put 4 wounds on the trolls. Killed a Gnasher over on the right. And that's really about it. Actually, like I said, I got off fairly light on the shooting. Although, you know, it is long range fire.
Yeah.
So, my turn one, I come forward fairly aggressively. I was able to move the trolls 12-inch, and this arc comes right here behind the back corner of the base.
Okay, even though it looks like it's going clipping you.
It does look like, from this picture, it looks like it clips me, but when we checked, it was like, okay, they're going to be out. So I went ahead and moved up a full 12. And everybody else, I don't really want that unit fighting. I don't want the Flame Wardens fighting if I can avoid it. Moved up hard with my wolf.
That's why your chaff's in front of them.
Moved up hard with the wolf riders over here on the right. My idea is to push this side hard.
Yep.
If I can get rid of this chaff over here, I can push in with the boar riders and the trolls. So the get off swarm of insects. Well, I was like a 6 dice phase. It was like 6 to 4 or something to that effect.
Right.
I went 4 dice, the big bubble chilling howl, which he did not want to go off. So he made sure to stop that. It may have been 6 dice to 5, and I think he may have 5 dice to stopping it. So he left me 2 dice, which I got swarm of insects off and killed off his eagle. With that, and then with 10 bow shots, killed off his reaver chariot. It's a bit of bad luck for him. But never trust a wolf with a bow. Wolf rider with a bow. Moving on to turn 2. Turn 2, it's what it looked like. He looks at this, and with the loss of his chaff on the right side of the board, he's not happy, so he's going to take an 8-inch charge with the spearman. He needs to roll an 8 into the trolls. And makes it. And the Flame Wardens come up and occupy the fence.
Okay.
And his chaff redeploys to where you see it. And there you have it after his movement. So he shoots off 1 unit of Wolf Riders here in the woods with the Queen's Guard, and then the bolt thrower back here kills 2 and chases off the other unit of Wolf Riders. So got that going for me. Didn't need that chaff anyway. And over here, both bolt throwers over here concentrated on this unit and killed another 5 of them. So not good. So yeah, I'm losing lots of stuff, but it's not my important stuff. It's the way I'm looking at it. He charged in. Did he not? Yeah, that's right. Never mind. So he charged in. I guess it took a little extra picture. So he charged in and did 5 wounds.
Wow.
He got the favor. I believe one of these is the favor of melodies, the hereditary.
Right.
So he prevented a couple wounds back, and the problem one of the problems with the trolls is they have no combat res.
Right.
I mean, they have no static res. They have no banner. They have no ranks.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough.
Well, you start with the rank.
So if he eliminates 4 of my wounds, you know, that puts me behind. So they fail. I think they needed a rerollable 5 maybe to stand, and they did not. So they fled. He did the measure. He measured and did not like where he was going to end up, because he even with it would have taken like a 12 to get out of both of these units' arcs, and so he didn't want to lose the unit, so he ended up staying and let me escape.
You weren't able to assassinate his mage, or you didn't try?
I didn't even try. His mage has got a 3-up ward.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a lot of attacks to kill him.
Yeah.
So, so I didn't. I could have put 6 on him.
Well, it looked like you could have put 12. So I was the way it lined up.
If that was the case, then that was my mistake. Did he? Yeah, if that was the case, that was my mistake. I need to look at that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I could have. Actually, I could have put 9. Yeah. Okay. 9. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s, but he's saving on 3s. Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to get combat res and stay in the fight.
Right.
But it didn't work. Yeah, the other option would have been to try to put 9 on him, 4 hit, 3 wound, and
see what happens.
Yeah, maybe he fails them all. Anyway, Spider needed to. Next turn, the Spider declares a charge in the flank of the Flame Wardens.
Oh, okay.
It needed a 9 to get there because I'm going to send the Feral Orcs into the front. It needed a 9 with Swift Stride, and that was the roll over here. An 8.
It's because he used his tray.
That could be. So it left the poor Ferals to deal with this by themselves.
Well, you're fighting through a fence, so that helps you.
I am. I get to hide behind the fence.
Yeah.
It makes it hard for him to poke me through those fence walls. So yeah. Had the Spider got in, I think I'm in fantastic shape there.
Where'd the Spearman go? You must have charged him.
I charged him, and the
guys on the hill.
This big unit of Boar Boys charged. Well, the guys on the hill charged him first.
So that was a flank.
Because it was a flank, and he took it, and then I charged this unit to the front.
Okay.
And he fled.
Okay.
And bounced all the way back through to here. So.
And you rallied your.
And rally the trolls to turn around and get back into the mess. So, in the magic phase, I get off +1 toughness, so now I'm toughness 5.
Yeah, that helps.
That helps a lot. He only kills 2 of me, which is fantastic.
You didn't want to increase your strength so you could wound him on 2s instead of 2s?
That's a good point. I did not decide. I decided against that.
Yeah.
So, I didn't do a lot to him, but he didn't do a lot to me either. So, I'm happy with that result. So we'll sit there for at least a turn.
Let's see how bold his Queen's Guard are.
Yep, they're not that bold at all. And the Spider came forward at 6, of course, exposing its flank to this big block of spears back here.
Yeah.
Which take the opportunity and come in.
They didn't lose any into the rough terrain?
I think he lost 2, if I recall.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that many. Because he only got, it looks like only the first 3 ranks are in. But anyway, he only lost about 2. Wasn't that many. Elsewhere, just these guys rallied the unit of spears in the back. And Eagle flies up here to get in position for chaffing. And with that, he ended up getting off. What did he end up getting off? There's a spell there on him. I believe this is +1. He got off Flaming Swords.
Okay.
Which is +1 to wound. Not quite +1 to strength, because he doesn't get the AP on it. But he did get +1 to wound off on this unit. And I was holding my dice for this fight because this is the fight that matters, not the Spider over there.
You lost 9 guys in it.
I did.
Yeah.
That's unbuffed. He did that pretty much unbuffed. So he breaks me. I flee. He again elects not to chase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why he didn't chase me on that one.
Yeah.
But back to my turn.
Is this a phrasing expose his flank to your cavalry or something?
Could be. If he came and caught me, I guess he exposes my flank to one of these 2 units.
Yeah.
And he probably wasn't willing to do that. On his turn, he shot up my Boar Riders, and I brought 1 forward.
Oh, okay.
Over here, against the Spider, I think he did, if I remember, did 2 wounds to me. And you can see I peeled off 2 ranks of his, but he's steadfast and sticks around, even with the fear.
So mostly outside the rubble.
Those were the Spider. He actually wounded me. You're right. That's what it was. He wounded me 8 times, and the Spider decided to save 6.
Oh, okay.
So I did take 2 wounds. Oh, this was the second round of combat. So he must have done 4 the first round. That's what he did. He did 4 the first round and 2 the second round. The Spider crunched a bunch of them and sent them packing. They no longer are steadfast. They auto. As a matter of fact, I think they auto broke on that one.
And you didn't chase them.
And I did not chase them because I wanted to turn back around here to the center. Yeah. Again, this is where the fight is. It's where he needs.
So how many wounds do you have left in your spider? I'm sorry.
2. That's
2
a big
left.
4 right there.
Okay.
So I only got 2 wounds left. I only got 2 gnashers left, which are coming forward.
Yeah.
But it is forcing him to direct shots at them.
Yeah.
Which is great for me. Turn 4, that's the situation. These are deployed to where they are in the front if he elects to charge the ferals.
So you rallied.
They did rally.
And reformed.
And reformed with them in the front.
Mm-hmm.
This boar boy unit is holding this target.
Okay.
You know, it's going to do the secure target.
Mm-hmm.
So at best, you know, at worst, I get a push on the target, on secure target on the secondary objective.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm looking, and while this unit would be nice to push on this, I don't even think they can get through that because he's got that BSB with the great sword in there, and you know, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s might wreck me. Actually, wounding on 3s probably, but no, 2s.
2s.
Anyway, so his turn, he decides to charge me with both spears and the flame wardens.
Okay.
And manage it. You know, he's like a quarter inch away from me here because he's only touching me because of the base.
Mm-hmm.
So he double charges me there, and the eagle comes up here to chaff the spider character. His spearmen do not rally. Head towards the edge of the board. Of course, he rolls like double 1s for distance.
So he didn't go very far.
Over here, the
Queen's Guard slide over to protect the bolt thrower.
Queen's Guard make sure that guy's not getting on the bolt thrower. Both the bolt throwers fire into the spider and put the final 2 wounds on it.
Okay.
Killing it off. I'm sorry, 2 of the bolt throwers. The third one killed off the last 2 of the gnashers.
Okay.
Coming at it in self-defense. The ferals broke again.
He has a lot less of them.
The ferals broke. He overran with the spears into the boar riders. And he again did not chase me, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if he's just afraid of getting. I think he's. I don't know. I thought he was sticking by the token since we are on bottom of turn 4. This combat doesn't go well. It goes into the next turn. There. This combat doesn't go well for him. He kills nobody in mine. I kill a bunch of his. He holds. Not a bunch, but I killed quite a few of his, actually. There's 2 ranks missing. I reform into 5 wide.
Right.
The flame wardens continue into the whatchamacallit, ferals again. They're going to smash them again. Poor ferals have a very bad life.
In this game.
And they always get abused. A tough 4 with no armor and a 6-up Aegis save, but that's it.
Yeah.
Aegis save. Anyway. Alright. Moving on. Worried because he got off the +1 strength on this unit. So I countered with a +1 toughness. Counting the ferals as dead. I just need this unit to be tough and stick around.
Right.
He didn't like what they did to him, so he's pointing at him, calling them rude names. Combat ensues. He kills one of mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he kills one of mine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like I got 8 of his. He no longer has steadfast. He's going to break. I thought maybe he
looks steadfast. It's hard to tell.
Didn't think he was. Maybe he is. Maybe he does have like 5.
He just got 5 in the second rank.
He does. So I guess he's stuck. The flame wardens, which I can never remember the name of for some reason. The flame wardens beat the ferals. This time they pursue him and run him down.
Not very far.
Not really far. It ends up sitting right in front of the. Well, actually, he ended up a little bit further away. He was about 3 or 4 inches away from the trolls. The trolls passed their leadership because I moved the BSB down with them earlier.
Okay.
I didn't mention that earlier, but he's been there for a few turns. They passed their check, moved up to get within an inch of them, and the BSB left. He's done. Because now he's got a choice. He can either come at the trolls or do a complete about face and try to get to the... I don't think he can get back to it because he's only got one turn at this point.
Didn't reform the trolls?
To 4 wide?
No, to 2 wide.
I probably could have. Would that have 2, 4,
You're not going to be steadfast
6?
anyway, and
it only reduces him by 1 file of attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and probably not going to get a stomp out of it anyway, so probably would have been smart. I did toughen him up. I did bring him up to toughness 5. I like doing toughness 5, apparently.
Yeah.
Up top, the Boar Boys finish off the whatchamacallits? Spearman. And the BSB hangs out there. The 2 Nashers. There are only 2 left, so they just went forward.
Yeah, they'll get killed if they charge in there.
What's that?
They'd be dead if they charge in there.
They'll be dead if they charge in there, and this way he has to shoot me or shoot through me, one or the other. Moving on to turn 6, Flame Wardens do go ahead and charge the trolls as expected.
So you did plus toughness or plus strength?
Plus toughness. Yeah, there's no reason to do plus strength.
I'm just asking.
Doesn't mean I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's a good question to ask. But yeah, we went ahead and did that. And that's kind of where we ended it, because up here, if you look back, let's back up a screen. Can I? No? There we go. There's the turn 6. The whatchamacallit that guy?
Queensguard?
Queensguard. Queensguard shifted down just to the left, I mean to the right, just to be out of arc.
Okay.
The bolt thrower back here is out of arc. This unit, we didn't even bother playing out this last turn. These guys, we did do this fight, and the Flame Wardens beat the trolls once again and ran them down and killed them this time. And my unit charged this bolt thrower and killed it, and that's where we ended. Because that was the bottom of turn 6 actually, and I just rolled the distance, and when I made it, we ended it because there's no reason to fight out that.
Right.
So based on that, he had 13-7 in his favor, but I did have the objective, so it came back up to a 10-10.
And the other one,
I really didn't kill much.
No, I was wondering the other objective. I thought maybe he took it, but I guess he didn't.
No, he never got the other objective. It's not the one you can pick up. It's the one you have to stay near.
Yeah. So
he ended up killing quite a bit of my stuff, and I killed his 2 spear blocks and his chaff. Not even all his chaff. He still had an eagle left at the end, which is an oddity.
Yeah, it's a rare thing.
It is. Elves are really good at sacrificing those. Anyway, but I did stay on the objective and get it, so it was a 10-10. Happy with that, I guess. Not really. I thought I could have won that game. But whatever. That'll do it for now. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.